Okay, picture this. The stage lights are just blazing, right? Total Hollywood vibe spectacle. And the crowd is roaring for Ursula, the sea witch.
Yeah, but it's not Disneyland or anything. This is Vandy Manor, Malibu, Halloween 2025.
And the star, the one completely owning the stage in this like high-energy multi-song production, it's Arlene Silver. She's 54, performing with the Vandy Manor dancers.
But here's the kicker, the really like mind-blowing detail that made headlines. Dick Van Dyke, the legend, 99 years old, stage and screen icon for, what, 80 years?
Yeah, 8 decades. The guy who is the center stage always.
Well, he was nowhere near the spotlight in this show.
Right, that's the whole like core of it.
Yeah.
Someone there, an attendee, actually caught the moment, said he was standing backstage.
Yeah, from the side of stage, watching her with just awe, total love in his eyes.
He wasn't performing, wasn't trying to join in, just wholly focused on his wife. The biggest showman alive, willingly being just a loving husband.
So it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Why would one of Hollywood's absolute titans, you know, a guy synonymous with pure joy and performance, just happily step back like that? For his wife of 13 years.
It's more than just love, it feels like.
Yeah.
A statement about them, their whole thing.
Absolutely. A really profound statement about this, let's face it, unconventional partnership.
Welcome to Starscope Report.
Join us as we break down all the Hollywood drama, music industry shakeups, and yeah, even influencer scandals.
From those wild red carpet moments to, you know, the TikTok controversies that just blow up.
Yeah.
We dive into the real stories behind those headlines.
And this story, oh, it's got layers. Spectacle, definitely. Yeah. Romance, yeah. But also this undercurrent of defiance.
Totally. We're going to unpack the really weird origin story from the SAG Awards back in '06. Like how they even met.
And tackle that 45-year age gap head on. How do they make that work when everyone apparently said they wouldn't?
Plus, why their place in Malibu, Vandy Manor, isn't just a house. It's this whole like creative engine room and maybe the key to why they've lasted.
So stick around because the reality of this relationship, it's way more theatrical, maybe more interesting than any movie script.
Okay, let's start with that Halloween party, the Vandy Manor Spooktacular. Because the sources paint this picture not just of a party, but this huge gesture of adoration.
Yeah, it's an annual thing, right, for the local community. But it's really evolved. It's described as an extravagant Halloween show.
Extravagant is almost an understatement. We're talking like life-sized horror animatronics, professional scare actors, puppeteers, and actual choreographed dancer. It's massive.
And what's so fascinating, like you hinted, is the role shift. Okay, Dick Van Dyke has loved spectacle forever. That's his thing. But Arlene Silver, she's the driving force behind this version. She produces it. She stars in it. She's the undisputed centerpiece.
And her costume choice.
Yeah.
Wow. Not exactly a fairy princess, huh?
Nope, Ursula from The Little Mermaid. And she makes this grand entrance in her signature costume, then launches into this super demanding performance.
Yeah, the sources say it was a multi-song set, a big lip sync to Poor Unfortunate Souls, Ursula's big number.
Right, followed by choreographed routines, like Lady Gaga's Abracadabra and Billie Eilish's Bad Guy. Dancers, that takes serious work, production, performance, the whole deal.
And while all of that is happening, this huge theatrical thing, he obviously loves. You get that moment, the one Caprice Conley captured. There he is, 99 years old.
Yeah.
Watching from the wing.
Hands clasped, yeah, just watching. The physical act of standing aside in the shadows, for him, that's huge.
I mean, think about his entire career. The Dick Van Dyke Show, Mary Poppins. He is center stage. It's like gravity pulls him there.
Exactly. So for him to willingly step back, to soak in her performance with awe, it's maybe the loudest declaration of love he could make, you know. He's basically saying, she's the star now. This is her stage.
It's powerful. And it kind of leads perfectly into thinking about Arlene Silver herself, her creative power, her identity, and all this. You mentioned Ursula. Let's dig into that. If people are always whispering about the age gap, questioning things, why pick Ursula? She's the villain, a schemer. Isn't that playing into a stereotype almost?
Or is it flipping the script entirely? That's what I think. It feels like defiance, not confirmation. Think about it. Their whole relationship started with everybody said it wouldn't work.
Okay.
Ursula is larger than life. She's theatrical. She controls her domain, right? By making Ursula her signature character, Arlene's not playing the meek little wife. She's embracing this powerful, complex persona. It's like saying, yeah, I'm powerful. This works on our terms. Deal with it.
Ah, I see. So it's a power move, but about their partnership, not against him.
Exactly. And it highlights that this isn't passive. She's an active creator here. She took his lifelong love for Halloween fun. You know, the sources say he was doing monsters and parties back in the 50s and 60s.
Right, the foundation was there.
But she brought the performance element. She professionalized it. She mentioned starting small, just like a lip sync on the porch one year. And Dick's reaction wasn't just polite applause. He's the ultimate showman. Remember, he immediately went, oh my God, we got to get a stage. We got to get lights. He saw the potential she brought.
So the Spooktacular today is this perfect blend. His history, his love for vaudeville and comedy, and her modern energy, her production chops, her starring role. It's like their shared language.
Totally. And it's not just Halloween. This public adoration, him celebrating her, it's consistent. Just a few weeks before the party, at her 54th birthday bash.
Oh, yeah.
There's video of him just stating it plainly, I've never seen a more beautiful woman in my life than this one. Just right out there.
Wow. So two things there. One, whatever that initial spark was, it's still burning bright.
Clearly.
And two, he gets the power of his own legend, right? And he uses it not to overshadow her, but to lift her up, to say, look at her. She's the star of our world. He's deliberately putting the spotlight on her.
Which brings us right to the heart of this defiant partnership. To really get that awe at the Halloween party, you kind of have to go back to the beginning, how they even met, which is honestly a pretty great Hollywood story itself.
Okay, let's do it. Rewind to 2006.
Yeah.
SAG Awards, Arlene Silver's there working as a makeup artist.
Yeah, just doing her job. And Van Dyke, telling the story at her birthday party recently, he admitted when she walked past him, he did something totally weird for him.
What?
He just jumped up and blurted out, "Hi, I'm Dick." He actually confessed, I never said hello to a strange girl in my life before that moment. It was just pure instinct.
That sounds like something out of his sitcoms. But why? What made him do it?
Same reason he gives now, apparently. He said, I've never seen a more beautiful woman in my life than this one. Just instant. It completely short-circuited his usual behavior.
And the result?
Pretty direct. He said he hired her, and now we've been married 13 years, and I couldn't be happier. Simple as that.
But what about her side? Was she just starstruck by the icon?
See, that's the interesting counterpoint she makes. She said she knew him as a man before I knew him as a performer. So it wasn't Dick Van Dyke, the legend, that got her. It was Dick Van Dyke, the guy, acting totally unlike himself because he was instantly, smitten.
Which, okay, leads us straight to the big one. The thing everyone talks about.
Right.
That 45-year age gap. The sources say he even acknowledged the skepticism up front. Everybody said it wouldn't work.
And let's be real, in Hollywood, that kind of age difference usually raises eyebrows, questions about power dynamics, all that stuff.
Right. So how do they answer that?
Well, Arlene has this quote that just kind of shuts it all down. She said, it's like eerie how well it works. People the same age don't last.
Whoa. Okay. That's bold.
Yeah.
She's basically saying their age gap isn't the problem. Maybe it's even part of the solution.
It reframes the whole thing, doesn't it? It defies not just Hollywood gossip, but maybe even standard ideas about relationships.
And that Halloween party, the Spooktacular, that's the living proof, isn't it?
That's it.
If anyone thought the age difference meant, like, different energy levels or nothing in common.
Yeah, that whole massive, high-energy creative machine blows that assumption out of the water. They are clearly united by this deep, shared passion, performance, spectacle, comedy, vaudeville. It's their thing.
Look at the dynamic. He's 99, still totally engaged, the proud showman behind it all conceptually.
And she's 54, the driving force, the producer, the choreographer, the star performer. It's balanced.
It's not like he just bankrolled her hobby. His status, his resources, they fuel her vision. It feels genuinely collaborative, like an equal partnership running this little artistic world they've built.
So if Vandy Manor, the creative hub, is the proof, what does that tell us about their secret? Why has it lasted? We need to see Vandy Manor as more than just the house. It's like their brand, their operating system.
Right. The Halloween show is just the biggest, most public part. But the sources mention other Vandy Manor shows, too.
Yeah, like apparently they dressed up unrecognizably as Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers once, just perform for friends.
No way.
Yeah. And they even host something called Vandy Camp, like a fan fest celebrating their shared love for comedy and vaudeville.
So that's the answer, then, to the how does it work question. It's this shared language of performance, of putting on a show, of spectacle. It weaves through their whole life personal and professional.
Totally integrated. And Arlene even said something like, nobody does a live show at their house, and I love that we've kept a tradition that people don't do. They actually bond over being unconventional. They lean into it.
And it seems like there's this really strong element of mutual care, too. It's not just about the shows.
No, definitely not. Silver seems very conscious of looking after him, calls him the perfect partner, refers to him as a national treasure. She was right there after his car accident in 2023. She provides that stability, maybe, that lets him keep being, well, Dick Van Dyke.
And he gives that appreciation right back. This might be the most moving part in the sources. He was talking about turning 100 soon.
Yeah, just weeks before the Halloween party.
And he got serious about longevity, joked that he didn't know what he did right to get there.
And then bang, points right at Arlene and says, according to the sources, other than her, I didn't do anything right.
Wow, that's profound. He's literally crediting her not just for his happiness, but for his life, his vitality.
Exactly. So that whole Halloween spectacle, it's not just a party, it's not just gossip fodder, it's like the physical embodiment of their defiance against age norms, against expectations.
It's a celebration of the life he says she gave him.
Yeah.
And it's just visible proof of how completely into each other and into this unique world they've built together they still are.
The ultimate icon finding his greatest joy, standing in the wings, watching his wife absolutely own the stage. The star he saw in her the moment they met nearly 2 decades ago.
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What defines a truly successful Hollywood partnership? Is it just chasing fame, chasing fortune, staying relevant globally?
Or is it something else? Maybe it's building your own self-contained magical world like Vandy Manor, a world that deliberately ignores the usual rules, silences the doubters, and puts celebrating each other above everything else.
Something to definitely chew on.
For sure.
You've been listening to Starscope Report, where we uncover the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.